Hi. Coming on today with I guess a quick inspiration coaching message. Um Many of you might not know early on I got a really bad attachment from a place that I was working at. It was how we learn everything's positive, negative. It was a negative being, but it was totally evil. Um the one thing I am thankful for it is, one, I learned how to get rid of it. I learned how to call in my angels guides to help me remove it. But it also showed me the difference of between a light being and a dark being. And there's a clear difference. So my advice is, if a human that you've been around, I don't care if it's family, I don't care if it's your best friend, if they feel off, if they're not treating you the way that you need to be treated, it's time to cut ties and let them go or back off. If they were truly meant to stay in your life, they will make the effort to stay. I have, quite a few friends that, I might see once a year or just kind of communicate here and there through text. And we're perfectly fine. We're okay. We have that mutual respect and love for each other where we want to stay updated, but we might not have time in our lives to really go out, have dinner. We have kids, we have stuff going on, we have our own, businesses, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who are putting down what you do, what you believe in, people who are judging. You do not need judgment in your life. That is negative energy. If somebody doesn't believe in what you do, it's okay to just not be around them anymore. You don't need negative energy around you when you're trying to work on yourself, heal yourself, grow yourself. And one thing I've learned recently, because I've had a few people around me with a lot of negative energy, right? And I've let it bug me and bug me and bug me. And, I've written a few off. A few I can't shake. So, but there is a technique I learned, and I want to share it with you. You can verbally say, and you put it into your own words however you wish to word it. I do not consent to negative energies, negative beings, negative AI, anything negative at all interfering with my free will and the free will of my family. Now, that when you say family, like you could do you, your spouse, your children. Now, if let's say your aunt lives next door with all of her family, you can send them love, but it's up to them to protect and to not consent to the negative. But you can, for you, your children, or a spouse, it has to be a spouse, can keep that out. But anything outside of that circle, you can send love to, but it's up to them to protect. But you do not consent to the negative influence. You do not consent to AI influence. You do not consent to the negative energies interfering with your free will. It's the most liberating thing that I have learned, and it has helped me so much. And I hope it helps you. It's good to know the negative parts of the universe, the negative energies, the negative beings, entities that are out there. It is important to know about them so you can recognize manipulation, deceit, trickery. So you can recognize things that you don't consent with. You don't consent to that behavior. You do not consent to that being around you. So it is good to be aware so you can protect yourself, so you can protect your children. Light is winning. Things will be changing. Technically, time and space does not exist. So the rate that we're expecting things to come out and truths to be exposed and things to shift aren't happening as fast as we would like them to, because it's all divine timing, because earth time and space doesn't really exist. So it's hard to explain, but it is happening. Stuff is shifting. Earth has split. We are in 5D. Not everyone. Some people are going to stay in 3D. But now is the time. Do you want to do the 5D, stay with Mother Earth Gaia in the 5D and live in peace, harmony, abundance, love? Or do you want to stay in that 3D cycle of manipulation, deceit, cons, lies? It's up to you to choose. I hope you all choose the 5D. And the hard part about it is knowing when to let go and who to let go of. And it's not always easy. And I've recently guided a couple friends in it, and I don't think it's that easy. I'm the biggest supporter of thinking and seeing the best in everybody. And that's a kind of a flaw that I need to work on, because I literally see the light in everybody and the good in them. But I also need to start seeing the dark so I can see truths more, instead of just, okay, I see the light in them. They have such potential. That's what I'm going to focus on. It's good that I do that, but if they're actually acting out all the negative, why am I focusing on their light? Is it draining me? Is it taking away from my energy? Is it taking away from my truths, my goals, my growth? So with that said, I hope you take that into consideration. I do always suggest following multiple spiritual light workers. I follow multiple because I have in recent times saw truths in the ones that I follow that I wasn't seeing before, and I've taken a step back from them. I still send them love, but I have the information that I learned from them. I make my own discernment. I talk to my own guides, and I find my own way. So we need each other. We need each other to grow, to learn from, to bounce ideas off of. Another white light worker might know something that you don't know that you could learn and grow and help other people with as well. I'm a Reiki master healer. Some of you need healing, so it's good to seek out those healers, especially if you don't want to learn it yourself or you can't do it yourself. So we need each other. We're all connected anyways, but you don't have to put all your energy or eggs in one basket per se. Make sure you're getting bits and pieces of information, but you're using your own discernment, your own gut, your own instincts, your own heart source to see if you believe it's true, how you want it to guide you, how you want it to affect your life. I love you, and namaste.